Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Fumi Ajala Travels. And today with the Learning with COVID series, we're taking the second letter of the alphabet, which is B. B is for Bauchi, and also B is for Benin City, which is the capital of Edo State. And B in the state and capital in Nigeria stands for Borno State as well. But today we're going up north, and B is for Bauchi. Bauchi, earlier known as Yakuba, is a city in northeast Nigeria, is also the capital of Bauchi, which is the Bauchi local government area of the state, and is of the traditional Bauchi Emirate. Bauchi being an emirate means the highest traditional ruler in the state is an emir. So, like all stories that we've been told, there is always a history and is always linked to someone somewhere by getting the name for a town or place. So the city was founded by Yakub ibn Dadi, the only non-Fulani flag bearer of the Sokoto Empire. The name was derived from a hunter called Bauchi, who advised Yakub to build a city west of the Warinje mountain. In return, Yakub promised to name a city after the hunter. That gave us the name Bauchi. One of the things, as a traveler, one of the major things that took me to Bauchi was to document the Durbar Festival. I've heard so much about the Durbar Festival growing up, and I really wanted to document and witness it. So off I went to Bauchi to capture the Durbar Festival. The Durbar Festival is also known as the traditional Awadaoshe Durbar. It is part of the activities marking the Eid al-Fitr, also known as the Small Salah celebration. This is an annual festival celebrated after the 30 days fasting by the Muslims globally. The word Durbar is of Persian origin and was first linked to ceremonial parades marking the proclamation of Queen Victoria as the Empress of colonial India in 1877. History has it that the Awadaoshe Durbar was introduced to the Emirates during the reign of Muhammad Rumfa in the 1400s. It is also noted that it still takes place in the states that were under the then Sokoto Caliphate, with each state having its own emirate ruled over by an emir. Some of the states that still perform the Durbar Festival are Katsina, Kano, Bauchi, and Kwara, amongst other northern states. In Nigeria, the first Durbar was held in 1911. Subsequent ceremonies were held in 1924, 1925, 1948, 1960, and 1972. The Durbar Festival was prominently present at the second World Black and African Festival of Arts and Culture, also known as Festac 77. Since then, it has been celebrated once a year after the Muslims fast. The festival is usually observed a day after the Salah Day, which sees the emir riding on horseback with his title holders to pay homage to the state governor and the prominent families in the states. On the morning of the Durbar, as early as 8 a.m., there were horses all brushed and well dressed in fanciful attires galloping on the streets of Bauchi. You get to see different representation for each household during the procession at the government house where the whole parade starts from. Different title holders and their families file in with musicians and colorful horses and riders. You will be able to observe the different classes that were there. All I can say is that everyone was represented. The hunters with their Dane guns, the charmers with their snakes and parrots, the wildens with their hyenas and baboons, the classy with their fine-bred horses and high-quality clothing, and the royal guards. There was a huge procession of a crowd awaiting to watch their families and others file out to town and majorly to catch the emir. So that is one of the major attractions that takes people to Bauchi every Salah period. So the second place we went to visit that you will have to visit when you get to Bauchi is the Yankari Game Reserve and National Park. Yankari Game Reserve is a large wildlife park located in the south-central part of Bauchi State. It covers an area of about 2,244 square kilometers and is home to several natural warm water springs as well as a wide variety of flora and fauna. Its location in the heartland of the West African savanna makes it a unique place for tourists and holidaymakers to watch wildlife in its natural habitats. Yankari was originally created as a game reserve in 1956 but later designated Nigeria's biggest national park in 1991. It is the most popular destination for tourists in Nigeria and as such plays a crucial role in the development and promotion of tourism and ecotourism in Nigeria. It is also one of the most popular eco-destinations in West Africa. The rainy season is from May to September. Temperature range between 18 degrees and 35 degrees Celsius. And during the dry season, night temperatures fall as low as 12 degrees Celsius. The hottest period falls in March and April when temperature can rise above 40 degrees Celsius in the day. Yankari National Park is an important refuge for over 50 mammal species, including African bush elephant, olive baboon, Parthos monkey, West African lion, African buffalo, water buck, bush buck, amongst others. Still within the game reserve, we have the Wiki warm spring. Due to underground geothermal activity, Yankari National Park also features 4 warm water springs. The camping is named after the most well-known of these, the Wiki Spring. From the local Doguri language, with Wiki meaning, where are you? The Wiki Warm Spring is the largest spring and is about 13.0 meters wide and 1.9 meters deep. Its daily flows 21 million liters of clear spring water into the Gaji River. The spring has a constant temperature of 31.1 degrees Celsius through the year during both day and night and has been developed for recreation. Our next stop is Das. Das is a local government in Bauchi State and its headquarters is in the town of Das as well. Yeah, it's like a pattern, sort of. What is unique about this place is the 100 years old mosque and the old Treasury Building, which is 100 years old as well, at the foot of Umbla Hill. The old mosque with a traditional decking of clay and raffia before the zinc covering, giving the worship house a very cool inner atmosphere, has been standing there since the 19th century. Not too far is the stylish colonial-built old treasury house with a strong iron door at the entrance. Story has it that no one has the key to open the iron safe inside the building. Das is one of the 6 first-class emirate councils in Bauchi State. It is about an hour drive from Bauchi town and it's surrounded by the huge hills and mountains with Umbala Hill as the most popular. Oh, let's not forget, we end the day at Kubi Lake. Yes, just to watch the sunset. It's a very lovely view. So if you ever find yourself in Bauchi, go out in the morning and try as much as possible to end the day at Kubi Lake to watch the sunset. It's a lovely view. Yes. Another most popular site to visit when you get to Bauchi is the Sobubukata Balewa Tomb Monument. And we also have the Sumu Wildlife Park. Yes, there are a couple of wonderful places to visit whenever you're in Bauchi. I was not able to visit most of these places because my trip was during the festive period. And whenever it's the festive period, especially Salah break, people tend to close a lot of places and concentrate on the festivals. So try as much as possible to check out some of those places when you go up north to Bauchi. And this is a wrap for the letter B for Bauchi. Please do drop a comment below and click the subscribe button below. And also try to check out my website, fumianjala.com, for more stories, more travel logs, and different things and travel guides about Nigeria. Thank you.